Well, hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of GC Community Chat. I'm your host, Kerry, and joining me tonight is Wayne County Commissioner Richard LeBlanc, Dr. Tom Iwinski, and Mike Jones. This show is dedicated to the residents and businesses of Garden City, as well as the surrounding communities. Remember, we're working hard to promote our community and yours. Well, hello again, and welcome back to another episode of GC Community Chat. You are listening to show number 245. Mike, 245.
Almost 250, yeah.
Getting closer to that 300 mark.
Yep.
It's May 14th, 2015. This is the podcast where we promote news and information from our community and yours. I'm your host, Kerry. Joining me tonight are my co-hosts. Richard LeBlanc is actually off again tonight. He's not feeling good, and hopefully he'll go to the doctor. I don't know what he's got against that. It's been 10 days, he said, so he needs to get in there.
He's still recuperating from his celebration on election night.
Yeah, I think so. Also joining me is former city councilman for Garden City, Mike Jones. Mike, how are you?
Doing great tonight, Kerry.
And we have Doppler Tom just got on the line. He was out cutting his grass in this wonderful weather. How you doing, Tom?
Yeah, I had to cut it tonight because it was nice and cool. I had forgotten my backyard. I did my front yard another day, but yes, I'm doing well.
Yeah, you don't want that ordinance officer out there.
No.
All right. Okay, we have a lot to get to tonight. Tom will be here shortly with the latest weather for us. Holly and Joey's going to have their 2-minute gardening tips. And Richard's not going to do any county news tonight, so we'll skip that. But we do have a great guest for you tonight. Joining us is going to be Lisa Watts. She is the Senior Activities Coordinator from the Maplewood Senior Center. And she'll be coming on shortly, in just a few minutes. But it's very easy to join us here tonight. If you want to call in, you can dial 1-724-444-7444 and enter the call ID 82757 followed by the pound. Or join us in the chat room by going to TalkShoe.com and search for show ID 82757. That takes you right to our main show page where you'll click on the large Join In button and a window will open. Just sign in as a guest, and that's all there is to it. Once you're in the chat room, you can type your comments at the bottom of the page, and you'll find our phone number and show ID there as well. You can also text your questions to us at 734-788-9319. The audio from tonight's show will be posted on Facebook sometime after we are off, probably about 30 minutes or so, I think, after we sign off, and that's at facebook.com/GCchat. We're also doing a live unedited video of tonight's show, so you can put a face with the voice, and that will be made available sometime tomorrow on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/communitychatshow. And while you're there, why not subscribe? That way you'll be notified when we post future shows. And if all that wasn't enough, we are in iTunes. Just search for GC Community Chat. Okay, coming up now will be Doppler Tom and the weather, and then we'll get to Holly and Joey and their 2-minute gardening, and then we'll get to our guest, Lisa Watts. So let's get to Tom. Okay, let's do a check on weather with Doppler Tom. Let's see what he has in store for the rest of this week and the weekend coming up. Tom, take it away. So not too bad out there today, Tom.
Yeah, not too bad. It started out a little chilly, and then the sun came out, and then the clouds started building up. So overall, it's not a bad day. Over the last few days, it kind of felt fall-like. So I kind of like it because I'm not ready for all that heat and humidity to usher in and stay in for a few months. I'm ready. I like to go gradually in, so that's nice. But for the rest of tonight, it's overall going to stay pretty cloudy out there. Temperatures are going to stay in the low 50s, so that's going to be overall a pleasant night. As we get into tomorrow, the majority of the day will be okay. We'll probably see some rain, light to moderate rain, move through during the morning hours, and then it's going to exit out during lunchtime. Then those clouds will start decreasing throughout the day, and then we'll have some late-day sunshine out there, and that will help temperatures get into the upper 70s. So overall, it's going to be an okay day with some morning rain. And then as we get into the weekend, overall, I think it's going to be a fair weekend. Again, we'll probably see some on and off rain throughout the weekend, but I don't believe that the weekend's going to be a complete washout by any means. It's going to be a warm and humid weekend with temperatures in the low 80s all weekend. That's why we'll see the chance of some bubble-up rain chances all throughout the weekend. So if the clouds start building up and it starts to get a little dark during the weekend, just wrap up some of those outdoor plans and move indoors. But overall, I do think you'll have some dry time throughout much of the weekend. And then as we get into next week, it will start out pretty mild, and then it will start cooling down again like it did this week. Overall, Monday, again, probably some on and off rain as the storm system starts to move through. Temperatures on Monday will be in the low 80s again. And then as we get into Tuesday, Wednesday, those clouds will start breaking up. We'll see some sun at times, and those temperatures will be in the low 60s, like it has been the last 2 days, which is pretty nice. I mean, I'm not ready, like I said, for that crazy warm weather. So a nice, pleasant midweek. And then as we get late into next week, Thursday and Friday, we'll probably see those temperatures bump up again into the upper 70s to lower 80s with some more rain chances moving in until late next week. But I don't see any severe weather to deal with, so that's some good news, just some heavy rain at times. But where they are seeing severe weather is all across the plains in the south and into Texas as well. Texas has been dealing with such crazy severe weather all this week with a lot of flooding, tornadoes, damaging winds. That state has been just inundated with severe weather. And it's going to continue as we head throughout the next few days. And that will expand all across the plains states as well. So if you're going to be in the center of the country, definitely stay tuned to severe weather because that will be the biggest story as we head into the weekend. As we look into some other stories, there's a typhoon out there in the Pacific. It's going to affect Guam, which is a little island in the Pacific, and pretty interesting because last year they had landfalls in Bermuda, which is a little island in the Atlantic. They'll probably see a lot of significant impacts with Guam, in Guam. And then it will start moving out to sea. So that's the biggest tropical story out there. We did have a little tropical system here in the United States that affected the Carolinas this week, but that was very minimal. They've seen some flooding with it, but overall it was a very small one. And switching into some other smaller stories that are making headlines. Unfortunately, you probably saw this on the news, another very strong aftershock hit Nepal, which has been exacerbating the situation from that earthquake earlier in the month. And the death toll is continuing to rise. They're continuing to clean up, and they're saying that these aftershocks could probably continue for months and potentially for years, because when you get such a strong earthquake, those aftershocks are trying to equal out the Earth's seismic waves in the ground. So it's very interesting that they're going to be dealing with these aftershocks for quite a while. So, if you're going to be out in that neck of the woods, you definitely need to stay tuned to that. And a lot of people are just sleeping outside because they're just worried that the earthquake will cause more destruction out there. But those are the biggest weather stories and natural stories out there. But if you want to keep tuned to the local weather, just go to my website, DopplerTownsWeather.com.
All right. Thank you, sir. Okay, now we got the weather report. You probably want to get out in your gardens. Well, not right now. It's probably too dark, but tomorrow anyway. In the weekend, it's not going to be a washout. So
did Tom predict dry afternoon for Kids Day in the Park on Saturday? 11 to 4.
I don't want to say that because there is the chance of rain all throughout the day. So, I mean, you just have to stay tuned to the skies. I think that you'll probably see rain during the day at some point, but hopefully it won't be during that event. But I can't make any promises.
We really lucked out the last few years, I'll tell you that, with some good weather. A little chilly, but good anyway. Dry. All right, well, we'll hope for the best. Yeah. All right, well, let's get Joey and Holly in here for their gardening tips, then we'll get to Lisa.
This is Gardening in 2 Minutes, yet it's very early in the outdoor growing season, which is step 1, growing your produce. Step 2 is preserving it. Now is the time to start looking for the deals so you can be prepared and ready to go when that harvest in your garden is ready to come out.
You can find canning jars at a lot of places, whether it be your local farm supply store, your hardware store, or even a big box store a lot of times has them. But maybe you want to get a good deal. So then you want to check out websites like Craigslist.org, and then you can also check out rummage sales, yard sales, estate sales, and things like that. If you are going to buy them used, just make sure you're not paying the same price as a case of brand new ones, because then you're not really getting a good deal.
In most instances, if you go to a yard sale, estate sale, or property sale and see a large volume of jars, before you go on your journeys, decide what your maximum price will be per jar. Usually when large quantities are for sale, you can make a deal with the seller for a lump sum to take all of them, even if not all of them are certified mason jars. I'm talking if there's 50 mason jars and 5 or 10 non-mason jars. You want to take the whole lump sum. That way the buyer feels more apt to give you that deal that you're requesting than to just pay whatever they're asking for.
Right, so you can do that. And then also, you want to keep in mind that you may have friends or family members or people that you know from work or church or school that may have these jars that no longer use them. So you could ask them as well if you know somebody that used to can, start a conversation. Maybe they garden now, but they don't can anymore. You never know where these people have these jars.
Used canning jars are fine to purchase. Do not buy unopened canning lids, the ones with the rubber gaskets. You want to buy those fresh to make sure that they will seal properly. For more information on the best deals on canning jars and preparations for the preserving season, our weekly video productions, as well as our free downloadable digital quarterly magazine, you can find all that information at
thewisconsinvegetablegardener.com.
For the health-conscious organic gardener worldwide. For Gardening in 2 Minutes, I'm Joy Baird.
And I'm Holly Baird.
All right. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. Joy and Holly, all the way from Wisconsin, where it's probably a little cooler, probably, I would imagine. I don't know. Okay. Well, at this time, I would like to introduce our special guest for tonight. She is the Senior Activities Coordinator, and I can confirm she is one busy lady. Welcome, Lisa Watts. Welcome.
Well, thank you, Carrie. I'm honored, and it's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, we're always glad to have first-time guests here, that's for sure. So Lisa, before we get into all the activities and events that you have planned, can you share with our listeners a little bit about yourself? How long have you been the activities coordinator and at Maplewood, and what drew you to this line of work?
Well, I started in July of 2013, and so I was hired by Dan Pomondon, and I have enjoyed it ever since. What drew me to this position was the fact that I had an elderly mother that I took care of for 7 years, and I just, adored my mom and was very close to her. And so I lost her about 15 years ago, and so I really have always had a strong connection to seniors.
Yeah, you do have a connection with seniors, I'll admit that. You get along real well with them, and they seem to get along very well with you. So what are some of the activities that we have planned that are going to be coming up? I know you have a ton of them, and there's an important one starting. When's that? The first one I think you were going to talk about.
The first one that I was going to talk about is a lunch and learn. Right. It is featuring the Garden City Fire Chief, Kathy Harmon, and it's entitled "What to Do in an Emergency." The lunch and learn is at 12:15 to 1:15 in the community room at the Maplewood Center on Wednesday the 20th. And I felt that it was an important workshop because having the knowledge and knowing how to use it is the best preparation for an emergency.
Right, right. Yeah, and our seniors, they tend to fall a lot. You're talking breaking hips and, yeah, Mike looking at his hand over there. We got to take care of our seniors. But hey, anything we can do to help them out, right?
Exactly.
And Kathy's great, the chief of our fire department.
She is. A lot of times seniors are afraid of getting into, the EMS truck, afraid of the costs. And our fire chief is just wonderful. One of the seniors fell a couple months back, and she came and drove him in her own vehicle.
Wow.
So I just can't say enough good things about her.
She does go way above and beyond, that's for sure.
She does.
For the entire community. You were talking, there's a 6-week course or something that's coming up? That's kind of important.
Yeah, so getting back to fall prevention,
Right.
I'm having a workshop, 8-week workshop.
8 week.
Starting on this Friday, and it's called A Matter of Balance, Managing Concerns About Falling. It's free. It's 2.5 hours long, and it's from 12 until 2:30. And what the participants are going to learn is that it helps to reduce the fears of falling. Participants will learn to view falls and fears of falling as controllable, set realistic goals to increase activity, change their environment to reduce fall risk factors, and exercise to increase strength and balance. And this program was adapted by the University of Maine. So the research shows that people who have taken this course are the risk of falling has decreased by taking this
No,
course.
so it's a proven course for
It
sure.
is.
Awesome.
It is.
Awesome.
Now
And that's no
8
cost.
weeks?
8 weeks long.
That's 8 weeks long, no cost. We do have, it's 2.5 hours. We break for a snack, which is provided for free. This is brought to us by the Senior Alliance, Area 1B on Aging. So it's great.
Yeah.
And they train lay leaders. I'm a lay leader in this fall prevention workshop.
So, yeah, 8 weeks long, Mike. They ought to learn a lot then.
You would think so.
Yeah.
2.5 hours.
And snacks,
for 8
too.
weeks. Yeah. Which always appeals to seniors.
Geez, Richard might even show. Free.
Free, yeah. Last time at the legislature coffee hour, we
Yeah.
had an overabundance of donuts.
Really? Oh, I missed that one, too.
Me too.
Yeah, darn it. So, and that starts this Friday.
That starts this Friday. It
Okay.
goes May the 15th, the 22nd. We're off for the 29th, then June 5th, and then runs through the 24th.
Okay,
of June.
awesome. Let me ask you something. Is Maplewood Center, is it a community center? Is it a senior center? What do they call it now?
Well, it's both. What our motto is thriving across the generations. So we have children's programs there. We have a dance program there. And then we have several senior programs there.
So it's probably more of a community center, really.
It is.
More
It
of a
is.
community center.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of organizations meet there.
With
have
a lot
events there.
of activities for seniors.
Exactly.
So-
Exactly.
And of course, the library's there, so there's a
Yeah,
lot
the
of activities
library.
that they have for the community too.
And then the exercise rooms and all that. I mean, a lot of stuff going on.
We also have, the home pantry there.
Yeah. Oh, and we just had the Mother's Day tea. That was. Do you want to talk about that a little bit? That was really a good turnout, and the chief and the police chief and fire chief were there serving.
Yeah,
Very
it was.
nice.
It was an excellent turnout.
Did a good job.
We had around 80 ladies that were being served Mother's Day tea by the chief of police and his staff, and then Kathy Harmon, the fire chief, was there with her staff.
Yeah, you definitely had the servers.
Yeah, so we had lots of servers. The tea was hot this time.
Yeah, it was.
And then we had entertainment. We had Frank Sinatra, singer. He sang the Rat Pack
Type songs, music.
songs.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. It was real nice. You did a real good job. Had a lot of basket giveaways.
Oh, we had
raffles.
We had 25 baskets.
Wow.
And
Commission on Aging, I know we come through and helped you out.
You did. Yeah, it was very
Always
nice.
a pleasure.
And then we had 8 boxes of candy. We had a 50-50 raffle. So we just, and then what
Plus
was
food.
Plus food. And then each lady received a rose pen.
Oh yeah, that was cool. Nice touch.
It was done by a lady who's 90 years old.
Oh my
And
gosh.
it's called quilling.
Okay.
And so it's all made out of paper.
Really? I did
Really.
not know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it
Pretty
was beautiful.
Cool. Very nice.
Yes.
Yeah, so that was real successful. I know I was there with Cheryl, and we had taken the mayor's mom, and because we had always gone with Cheryl's mom, and we lost her, 2 months ago. So
Right.
she would have liked that.
Yeah, and the mayor's mom won 2 baskets.
Yeah, she did. She cleaned up. Plus a box of candy.
Plus a box of candy.
Yeah, she was going to give that to Randy, I think, the mayor. So I'm going to have to hit him up for some of that, I think, when I see him. So what else we got? You want to move on? Didn't mean to sidetrack you there.
We also have the 11th annual Western Wayne County Senior Olympics. It's August the 10th through the 14th. Registration forms can be picked up at the Maplewood Center on the table across from the Senior Activities Coordinator's office. Your men and women 50 and older can participate, and we have. You don't have to be a major Olympian.
You had a pretty good turnout from Garden City last year. I know we participated in the golf.
Yeah, we did.
Had some medalists.
We did. We had 19 last year, but I really want to
improve on that.
Improve on that number.
Yeah.
And so registration. The deadline for the registration is July the 2nd. And there is biking, walking, frisbee throw, football toss, soccer kick, euchre.
And that's the thing, because there's so many non-physical things. Pinochle, you said they're even doing.
They're doing Pinochle, and that's the first time that we're going to be hosting it in Garden City.
Awesome.
On August
I think
the
Cheryl
11th.
might be interested in that. I'm not sure. She plays that.
I'm hoping.
But yeah, you don't have to be physically fit to participate in a lot of that stuff. So.
Phew, that's a relief.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they have a baking contest.
Baking, yep.
They have photo and art.
And these are all for medals. This is all going to be for medals. Gold, silver, bronze.
Yeah, trivia, creative writing. Yeah, they have all different types of events.
Yeah, so, anybody out there that's interested, definitely get your form, fill it out. Now, what's the fee for that? There is a fee?
There is a fee. It's $6 for Wayne County resident, and $12 for a non-Western Wayne County resident.
Very reasonable.
And then if you're bowling, it's $6. Golf is $15, and all other events are $3.
So that's very reasonable.
It's very reasonable.
And it's a great day. You get a breakfast in the morning. They feed you.
The opening ceremony, you get a breakfast. And last year we had, in the Santa Parade, we had
I drove them.
senior Olympians as grand marshals.
Yeah.
And you were one of them.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So that's an extra perk that you
Yeah.
can get if you're interested.
Yeah. So, yeah, definitely get your form over at the Maplewood Center and sign up for that. They're looking to improve on 19 from last year participants.
Practice your wave for the parade.
Yeah, practice your wave out the window. Providing it's warm enough and you can have the window down, right? That was a great turnout last year, too.
It was.
Our parades are something else.
Yeah.
They're really, really good, well attended. Very good. All right, what do we got next?
Well, we also have a foot consultation by a podiatrist.
Oh, that's
That has not been available to our seniors for quite a while, so I was able to get that brought back.
That's very important, especially if you're diabetic.
Right.
Very important.
Very, very important. And the podiatrist is there. It's a covered benefit by Medicare. If you don't have insurance, it's $35. And, he does a foot consultation. He
Can't beat
can
that.
fit for diabetic shoes. He, clips the person's toenails. And that is on May the 21st and June the 25th. In tandem, we have a vitals check that's also going on at that time. They come in, they provide a snack, they check your blood pressure, your blood glucose level, your weight, your temperature, your pulse oxygen.
And who does that? That's put on by...
It's put on by Corpo Saniel Home Health Care.
Okay.
And they're in from 11 to 12.
Because I know you had mentioned Garden City Hospital is starting to
So, yes.
do some things again, hopefully.
So Garden City Hospital, because we're in their backyard, they're still coming to our center and doing blood pressure screening.
Okay.
And that is the second Tuesday of the month from 11 to 12.
Okay, second Tuesday, 11 to 12.
So, and I think it's really important because the benefit of blood pressure screening is a benefit to the seniors because the information from the screening can be given to their primary physician.
Right. Keep an eye on it,
Exactly.
Kind of preventative, and it's free, right?
Exactly.
Doesn't cost them anything.
Right.
Other than walking in the door some of your time a little bit.
That's right.
It's well worth it.
And then we have, I don't know if many people know about our thrift store. We have a thrift store in the building. Hours of
Lois and them,
operation.
they do a great job.
Is from 9 to 2, Monday through Thursday, I'm sorry. And then the fourth week of the month, there's a $2 bag sale for clothes. So,
Wow.
Great bargains.
Yeah, definitely.
Beautiful stuff in there. And, it helps with the parties.
And they're taking donations all the time, too,
They're
right?
taking donations.
Yeah.
And they also support the Mayor's Children's underprivileged children, and then the Lighthouse Homeless Shelter.
Very nice. Very nice.
So, and then some of the proceeds go to help pay for entertainment and refreshments for our parties that we have.
Very cool.
So, and then the next party that we're going to have, since we did Mother's Day.
Finally, we get recognized.
The fathers were left out last year, and I heard all about it.
Did you hear a lot?
I did.
Well, this is kind of nice. Yeah, Father's Day barbecue at Maplewood Center.
Yeah, it's going to be great. We're going to have hot dogs. We're going to have potato salad, baked beans, chicken wings.
19th.
So it's $8. It's on June the 19th
Yep,
from
that's a
12
Friday.
to 3 on Friday. And I'm hoping to get a barbershop quartet to come out and sing.
Oh, wow, cool.
And we will have beer, but it will be root beer.
Oh, okay. You saw
Root
my
beer.
ears perk
Yeah,
up when you said
did.
that.
I did.
I like root beer, though.
I know.
I do. I
know.
like root beer. So let me ask you this. Will this barbecue be outside then? Weather providing?
Weather providing. If not, then we would be using the community room.
Okay. Yeah, hopefully we'll have it outside. I mean, that's the way you want to do a barbecue outside.
That's right. That's right. And not many people know that we have a congregant lunch program. We have nutritious hot lunch that's provided for people who are 60 and over. The seniors can eat lunch and visit with their friends for a small fee of $2.25.
Yeah, can't beat that.
Can't beat that. And they get coffee. Someone usually brings in sweets. They love their sweets. Seniors love their sweets.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
And Meals on Wheels, let's say, is distributed out of there too, Maplewood Center.
They are, and you're a Meals on Wheels driver, so
Yeah,
thank
yeah.
you very much, Carrie.
Yeah. We took a little time off, but we're going to be going back.
Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah, the Meals on Wheels serves homebound seniors. They deliver hot meals to their homes Monday through Thursday, and then Friday they receive a frozen, or on Thursday they receive their meal for Friday.
Right.
So it really is a great help.
Absolutely.
I would like to talk about our Tai Chi instructor. She teaches on Wednesday from 1 to 2, and Tai Chi is kind of like, it sounds kind of exotic, but it's really not. It helps people with balance.
Balance and range of motion. It's real slow, isn't it? Is that
It's
what I'm
very
thinking
slow
of?
moving.
So another low impact
Yeah.
type of exercise.
And it's joint friendly.
Right.
It teaches people with a wide range of physical abilities a joint friendly exercise alternative. And so there's 12 basic movements or poses and several warm-ups and cool-downs. But what I really like about Brenda is that she's 68.
She's 68?
She's 68.
Wow.
And she just, it's almost like a dance the way that they do the Tai Chi.
Wow.
It's really beautiful.
And what days is that?
That's on Wednesdays from 1 to 2.
Wednesdays 1 to 2? I may have to check that out. Tai Chi.
Tai Chi. Not like the tea.
Okay. I'll know what it is. Tai.
T-A-I-C-H-I, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But, yeah, it's almost like a dance, eh?
It is. She did a demonstration. It was in the Garden City Observer. She was front page news.
Wow.
So, a lot of people don't know about it, but you can even do it sitting down. It's really a great.
My kind of exercise.
Yes. Yes.
People don't realize that you do a lot of parties too. You do the Mother's Day, you do St. Patty's Day, Halloween.
Yes.
Just about all the holidays. You have a Christmas party.
Yes, we have a party for every occasion.
Yeah, yeah. What's the next one coming up? That would be
The next one will be the Father's Day barbecue, and
Yeah.
then I'm thinking, I don't know about having a Halloween party like we did last year. I'm thinking about changing it up a little bit and maybe having like an Oktoberfest.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of incorporate that a little bit. Maybe
Or root beer.
Yeah, more root beer and a stein, and yeah, Maybe some fall apple cider or something like that.
Yeah. So I thought that would be a little bit
Yeah.
different.
Yeah, that would be different.
Yeah.
Well, stay tuned for that, for sure. What else you got you want to cover?
I'd like to cover, we also have an Arthritis Foundation exercise program. And it's specifically designed for people who suffer from arthritis and other related diseases.
It's me.
The program uses gentle activities to increase joint-friendly and range of motion, to maintain muscle strength, and increase overall stamina. And that class meets every Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10:30 to 11:30.
Very cool.
We have, classes, we have social programs, we have the fitness room, we have...
There's a lot of stuff going on.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
And let's face it, this building isn't humongous. Plus, you have the library that's over there.
Exactly.
And I mean, but there's always something going on.
And, I'm going to be, in the fall, I'm going to be looking into getting senior computer classes. So, it's...
That's a big thing now.
Yeah, it's
They're wanting to email and keep in touch
learning
with.
how to do all that stuff. And, the building is multi-purpose.
Right.
It serves, all generations, and but our seniors are still very important, play a very big role in that.
Yeah, the seniors, a lot of stuff for the seniors. What about for younger kids when school's out? Is there anything like that, any type of thing going on? I know the library has a lot. Lindsay Frickett over there.
Yes.
Fricky.
Yes.
She was on the show and does a lot.
There is a program that is contacted through the Family Resource Center.
Okay.
They have a children's program that runs I think from 9 until 5.
Okay.
And you can contact Kim Han is her name.
Kim
Yes.
Han, okay.
Yeah.
And is that at this number too, just the 734-793-1870?
I believe it's, no.
Or they can contact her?
They can contact 734-793-1857, I believe the number is.
1850, okay. All right, yeah, just a couple digits off.
Yes.
This would be your number,
Yes.
the 1870.
Yes.
Okay, if people
That's-
have information. I also wanted to touch on you do the Echo. That's the
Yes.
newsletter.
Yes.
That's a big deal, too. I mean, people can advertise in it if they want.
It
comes
is.
out every 2 months, 3 months?
Every 2 months.
2 months.
It's increased. The amount of pages have increased.
I see it's getting thicker.
It's getting thicker.
Plus, you have internet. You can send it out, email it.
Yes, so if you're interested in receiving our Echo, that has all of our social activities, all of our
Yep,
classes.
there's a calendar in there.
There's a calendar in there. We have meeting with our state legislature and our government officials.
The coffee hours.
The
yep.
coffee hour, and that is on
The second Monday of every month? I think it's the second Monday.
it's the second Monday of the month from 11 to 12.
Yeah.
And that features our Wayne County Commissioner Richard LeBlanc, State Senator David Kniezek, and State Representative Julie Plawicki.
Yep. And a lot of information they
A
cover.
lot of information.
Especially with this Prop 1 that just failed, they really had a lot of questions on that.
They do.
I think it took up the whole hour Monday.
It's a great way. I mean, seniors don't often feel like they're being listened to, but they take the time and they listen to
Those
them.
three are the most transparent, most helpful legislators that I've run across.
They are.
If you have a question, ask them, and if they don't know it, they will get back with you and get you an answer.
That is true.
That's how good they are.
And we do have a senior fitness room, and that's for ages 50 and up.
Yeah, what's the cost to that now? I know it's real reasonable, too.
It is. For 1 year, if you're a resident of Garden City, it's $55. If you want to come in for 3 months, it's $20. For 6 months, it's $31. We have 5 treadmills, 3 exercise bikes,
Yeah.
2 new steppers.
Wow.
And we're open Monday and Wednesday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 9 to 4, and Saturday, 9 to 5.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
very good, yeah.
Yeah, and drop-ins are $1.
Yeah, I was just going to say pay as you go or whatever.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool.
I mean, where can you go and have all that for $1? You know what I'm
For
saying?
$1.
Come on. That's unbelievable.
And then after you exercise, you can go over to the lunchroom and eat your lunch.
Exactly. Right. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on over there at the community center, that's for sure. So what else?
Well, we have an emergency food assistant program. That is the third Wednesday of the month from 9 to 4. Maplewood Senior Center becomes a host site for commodities distribution to
Right.
seniors who are in need and fit the income requirements. And so if you're a one-person household and your income is $23,340, you qualify for commodities. And if you're a two-person household, you qualify if your income level is $31,460, you qualify. And
Or
that
less.
the seniors will receive 1 bag of food, which includes a box of cereal, milk, 1 pound of meat, 2 servings of vegetables, 2 servings of fruit, and peanut butter.
Wow. So
And they do deliver.
no one should go hungry then, that's
No,
for sure.
no one should go
Definitely
hungry.
come over there and if you're entitled to it, by all means, do it.
And then if you
In the home pantry too, right?
in the home pantry
over there.
too, you can.
Cougar Care Cafe once a month.
Yeah, Cougar
There's
Care.
there's a lot of opportunities to
To-
get help for
yep.
people who
Who
don't have
need
a,
it. Mm-hmm.
And then
A lot of income.
if you can't eat regular food, then we have liquid nutrition.
Oh, wow.
So we're a distribution site for the liquid nutrition. And
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah,
Because, there are a lot of people that can't eat the solid.
right. And if all you need is a doctor's prescription,
Okay.
and
Bring that in, you're all set.
you're all set. You can call and get the information, and it's given out the first Tuesday or Wednesday of each month.
Okay. Good
so
deal.
That's a good deal. And
I'll tell you, this little community takes care of themselves.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
We really do.
yeah, we do. You guys do. And it's I have not met anybody who is unkind in this community. They really look out for
Very generous, too.
very generous.
Wow.
Very generous. We do have a Red Hats Society that meets once a month, and they go out to a movie or a play and wear their red hats. So that's something that we do. We also have crafts and games.
Yeah, you got that room. Yeah, the crafts. I know Barbara, one of Cheryl's friends, is in there all the time.
Yeah, the craft club meets on Tuesdays from 9 to
Right.
4.
Tuesday, yeah.
So if you're
Crafter.
a crafter, or if you want to play games like dominoes, rummy
Cards.
cube, cards,
Yeah.
put a puzzle together. It's just you can be in the same room with other individuals and not have to be doing the same thing and just kind of talk.
It's a great social time, too.
It is.
you
It's
know?
a great social
Especially
time.
For people that live alone.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was going to
Gives them a
say.
chance to-
If you're a widow or a widower, man, go over there. You'll meet new friends. You can talk, share the same issues, and
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Whatever.
have several.
great gathering place.
We have several clubs. We have Drop-In Euchre that meets on Mondays from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Wow.
We have
Euchre's big.
I like
we have Club 1 that plays Pinochle. They play 8 games, and the players each put in a dime, and the winner receives all the dimes in the pot.
Wow.
Wow.
So that's on Wednesday.
Man, don't
need
let
a license for
Mrs.
that
Chat
gambling?
know about that.
It's 10 cents. You can't win anything over $1.
That's great.
So
That's great.
that's on Wednesdays from 9 to 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the Golden Agers, which is a social club where they play games, like they play all the card games.
Okay, everything.
So
a
euchre,
variety.
A variety. Euchre, Pinochle, Rummy, and Rummy Cube. So that meets on Thursdays from 9 to 4.
No hand and foot? Come on.
Oh. Yeah, I don't like that game.
All I know how to
I know
play
you
is
do.
Old Maid. I don't know how to play
You know who
any
else
other-
likes that? Juanita, Randy's mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, she loves that.
And
Cheryl
Miss- and
does
Mrs.
too, I
Chat.
think. Yeah, Mrs. Chat. Yep, she
Who's
does.
Mrs. Chat?
Cheryl.
Oh,
She's in the
never
chat
heard
room
of-
right now, matter of fact.
I've never heard of that game before.
Hand
Yeah,
and
you
foot?
can say hi. She's in there. Hello.
I got the rules printed out on the computer. I can save them. I can give them to you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, send them to her.
My daughter and son-in-law and my wife play a couple times a week.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess it's a fun family thing, I guess,
Oh, yeah.
for sure. A lot of people like dominoes. Do they play dominoes over there?
They do. They play dominoes in our craft room.
And what happened with the Wii bowling? Did that pan out, or
We do
you still
play.
do that?
We still play Wii bowling.
Okay.
It hasn't taken off as well as what I wanted it to, but there
It's
are
available.
a few diehard people that are coming in, and I really want them to represent Garden City
Yeah,
because
right.
that is a senior Olympic event.
It is.
It is.
Yeah.
And so that takes place on Fridays from, remember when it is. I think it's from 12, no, it's from 11 to, no, it's from 12 to 2:30, I'm
12
sorry.
to 2:30. Okay.
Yeah,
You got
yeah.
a lot of times you have to try and keep track of. I
Yeah,
don't know how
but
you do it.
It's great fun. We have a guy in there who just thinks he's the top dog, so we need somebody to take him off of his off
Is
his
he from
mount.
Garden City?
He is.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, he is, and he thinks he's all that in a bag of chips.
Because I know you were thinking about even possibly competing against other communities.
We are, but our numbers aren't large
Right.
enough. So
maybe
it's-
once it gets out there a little bit,
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
have to see what we can do about that.
Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, so it's 75 cents. Mm-hmm. You get a soft drink and some chips as you're playing, and
Okay.
you play for two hours.
That's cool.
So
More exercise too.
more exercise.
Doing that motion. So what do you have? What are some of your? Let me pick your brain here a little bit. What have the wheels been turning? What do you see in the future that you'd like to see happen there? Some events or some new stuff.
What I really want to try and do is I want to try and give, the older adults the tools in their toolbox.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to look at monthly awareness issues of, like, on a national scale, like Parkinson's, dementia, Alzheimer's, cancer.
Things that are affecting them today.
Things that
right
are
now.
affecting them today. And
Yeah.
so I think that that's truly important. I myself have learned a lot from this Matter of Balance class and fall prevention. I just think that, everybody's afraid of falling.
Oh yeah.
You the older you get,
exactly.
the older you get, it's
There's just
like
something
it's not,
about it.
not something like
It's
when
going to
you
happen.
right. And
Yeah.
so when you fall when you're a kid, you can just get right back up
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. When you're.
When you're when
you
you're
don't
reaching
heal
a
as
certain
fast.
age, you don't want to get up and after a fall. So
Well, look at me, stupid me. I mean, we had that ice storm, and I had just warned everybody on Facebook, be careful, it's all icy out there, and what do? I take the dog out and I slip and fall, break my wrist.
Well, it's funny that you mentioned that, but most people they fall in their home. They don't fall outside of their home.
Oh, so I'm different.
You are different.
We always suspected that.
I'm smarty pants.
I wasn't going to use that word.
I know. That's an inside joke.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but I mean, it happened. I mean, when the first thing you do when you fall is you want to put your arm out or your hand out.
Exactly,
right?
Exactly. And so
Instead of hitting your head.
By going through this class, I learned that, you can, if you're falling forward, you take your front leg and put it in front of you, and you brace yourself so that you don't fall forward. If you're falling backward, you put your leg back behind you so that you don't fall backwards.
Like a balance thing.
Like a balance thing. So that's why it's called a matter of balance, I guess.
Duh.
And then, we also are going to be having, it's called Healthy Harvest. It's another 6-week workshop that we're going to start in July, on July the 10th. So
I'm just reading some of the chats in the chat room here. Nobody falls on purpose. Yeah, that's true. That's Mrs. Chat. I love Wii bowling. I will try and get over there, she said. Cool. On Maplewood Center has so much going on. A person could hang out there every day, all day, and have so much fun. It's true.
Yeah.
That's true. A lot of stuff.
and a lot of food.
Yeah, a lot of food. Yeah.
A lot of activity.
You won't go hungry.
You won't go hungry.
And just the socializing.
The
part
socializing
of it is huge. I mean, it's huge. If someone lives alone, I'm telling you, get out there and enjoy it, you know.
Yeah, and you know one of the things that we have too on Fridays are beginning line dancing.
Oh yeah.
So
a lot of people want to learn that.
Yeah,
it's a big deal.
Kind of cool because at our parties they get up and they do the line dancing, and so they
want to look good at a wedding, man.
They're kind of a big hit. So yeah, that's on Fridays at 10:30 to 12.
Yeah, we were talking to, I can't remember who it was. We were out to dinner. I think it was Michelle from GCBA, and she said that they want to start doing some type of dancing and stuff. So, maybe you might want to get, different types of dancing in there for seniors.
Yeah, we tried Hustle. I liked it.
I heard salsa dancing's getting kind of popular. I don't know. Gucci.
I don't know about that. I don't know about our senior salsa dance.
Yeah, I don't know. Some of those guys are, who's the one that comes there all the time, the parties with the reindeer and the nose? He had what's his name? I can't remember. He dances with all the
he's the famous hat man.
Yeah.
He has a hat for every occasion.
Yeah. Had the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and for Christmas. It was funny.
He likes to square dance.
Okay.
Yeah.
You thought of doing that, square dancing?
I
get a collar in there.
We our line dance instructor is a caller.
Oh.
So if people are interested,
So that's the thing. How do you find out what people are interested in? Do you do a survey, a mailer, send them out, see what they would like to see at the community center?
Well, at our they fill out a registration form, and on the back of the registration form, it has their interests. So one of the things that I did probably last year, and this is how I plan the events, was I did a survey of what the certain groups wanted. And I found that they wanted, the Wii bowling and the hustle and those types of things. And so, I am here to help the seniors with whatever they want. I firmly believe that they've reached an age where they can let their voices be known.
Right, exactly. Yeah. That's seniority they have.
That's seniority. That's right. That's right.
Seniors usually aren't bashful.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
They'll let you know. So are you seeing new faces coming in there, or are they basically the same ones?
I am seeing some new faces. One of the things that I think it's just getting the word out, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to stop
Hopefully
by and
this will help.
your show, because I don't think enough people know about our place.
And if they sign up for that Echo, I mean, that really tells them a lot, too.
It does.
And they can pick it up at the Maplewood Center, too,
They
right?
can,
Copies.
and then they can get it,
Emailed, yep.
emailed.
Yeah, that's great, too. Just open it up, and everything's right there.
Right.
If you want to print it.
Yep.
But like you said, it's getting thicker.
It is
more
getting
pages.
thicker. Yep.
That's good. That's a good
That's a
thing.
wonderful thing. We've
Yeah.
got some excellent, advertisers.
Yeah,
in
what
our-
about advertising in there now? I know you've gone over that with me, and shame on me, I haven't gotten anything in there yet. I know I have to. But you have like business card size ads, half sheet, full page.
We do. We have business card size ads are $50. And it runs, yes, and it runs from, it doesn't run through the calendar year. It runs from, through a 12-month cycle. So if you sign up in May, then it'll end, your contract will end the following May.
Okay, that's good.
And then a quarter page ad is $125.
Okay,
A full page ad is $225. And the front page ad is $250.
and that's pretty reasonable for a year, really.
It is. It is.
And what's your circulation?
Yeah, what is it? Is it like over 1,000?
Well, we reached 1,000. I think it was 1,086.
So that's pretty good exposure.
It is, and then we have the green version of the Echo that goes out, and that goes out to 93 people. So if they're interested, they need to call the office at 734-793-1870.
Okay.
And we'll get them on that list.
Yep, that's a good deal. I like that. Well, have we covered everything, or anything else you want to talk about? You're more than welcome. You have the time. The floor is yours. Mike, you got any questions for Lisa?
No.
Any comments? How long you been there now?
Oh,
Since
it'll be 2 years in July.
Wow, 2 years.
I see Lisa a lot, so I'm pretty much aware of what she's pushing this month.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah, we see each other quite a bit.
it's great because we have a commission on aging that advocates for our seniors, and they really let the powers that be know what's going on with the seniors and know what they need, and that's truly important.
And yeah, absolutely. And I think we need to get that out there more too. I mean, the Commission on Aging is there for the seniors. If
Exactly.
they have a question or anything, contact any of us on the commission, and we'll do whatever we can do, or contact you and
Right.
put them in touch with us.
And also too, I have a great resource list. So if a senior needs,
Oh, that resource list is amazing.
Yes.
Go ahead and talk about it. I'm sorry.
So if a senior has a problem, they can't mow their lawn or they can't shovel the snow, then I
Clean
have
their
a chore.
house, anything.
I have a chore list.
Yeah.
So
And-
with
and-
names of people that live in Garden City. These
Local.
are Garden City residents. So that's provided through the Senior Alliance, and
very reasonable rates.
very reasonable rates.
Yeah. I mean, it's,
They do like household repair type things.
yes.
They
Plumbing,
do.
electrical type
Painting,
stuff or something.
minor plumbing.
Yeah. Maintenance,
Yeah.
house cleaning, those kinds
House
of
cleaning.
things.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Cutting your yard work.
Allows you to stay independent and in your own home when you've got those kind of resources.
Exactly. Yeah.
A
If
lot
you're
of people get to a
capable,
point where they can't really keep the home up or the yard up.
right. If they're capable of paying for the service, and these services are very reasonable.
They are. And a lot of them are done by seniors themselves.
Yeah, a lot of them are.
We have this one senior who, his name is Albert Buzzy, or Buzzolini. We call him Buzzy.
Yeah.
And
he does a lot of stuff.
He does a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't have the list with me. I wish I'd had it. It's out in the car, I believe. But, yeah, some of the stuff is just, yeah, I mean, some guys do multiple things on there.
Oh, they do.
Their names are on there.
Yeah, Albert does a lot of
Now,
electrical.
suppose a senior wants to get on that list to do a service. How do they get on there?
They'd have to call the Senior Alliance.
Senior Alliance?
Yes.
Go through them? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Might be nice if more people had a copy of that, the services that were available,
Yeah.
so that we could promote them too.
Well, I think the Commission on Aging has a copy. I know
Yeah.
I have one.
Yeah,
Are there copies available of that? or-
There are. They can stop by the senior offices, and I can give them one. And all the Commission on Aging members received one at the
it's
last meeting.
Very helpful. Yeah, I'm going to get it and bring it up here and mention
The
it.
meeting I missed.
Yeah. Well, it happens. We missed you. There were
where
donuts
were you,
too.
Mike?
Hey, there were donuts.
Yes, I was recovering from the night before at Comerica Park.
Oh,
Yeah, this guy.
It was a tough night.
Yeah. You don't need no Tai Chi, man. You get enough of it going up and down them stairs. That's for sure. So, yeah, I think we covered quite a bit.
you did. You gave me a wonderful opportunity, and I thank you
anytime.
very much for it.
Yeah, anytime. You're welcome back. As long as we have a date available, we'll pencil you in, put you in there.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Let's see. I can't think of anything else, really.
Got you covered just about everything.
I think so.
imaginable.
Yeah. Made our job easier at the end. We don't have all them announcements.
Yeah.
Not a few yet, but
Yeah, I did forget one of the wonderful things about having the Mother's Day tea was having the police and fire department there.
oh yeah.
So we're going to have that lunch and learn this Wednesday with the fire chief, and then the following Wednesday on June the 3rd, we're going to have Lieutenant Brian Azur come in
Oh, yeah.
and talk about home
Ari.
protection.
Ari.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk about home protection and personal protection for seniors.
He's awesome. He is
I
an
can't
awesome
wait.
guy.
Yeah.
Very, very nice guy. He actually served, I think, last year at the Mother's Day
He
tea.
did.
Yep.
He did.
Yep.
He
He-
did a great job. He was the one and only, and
He runs they're bringing back the neighborhood watch and crime prevention, and they want to combine the neighborhoods and the businesses together. So he's trying to bring that back, and I've gone to every one that he's had since then, trying to get that built up too, trying to get more residents involved. So
Yeah, he spoke at our Business Alliance meeting. And
Yep.
He tries to have these things like on the first, Monday or Tuesday of the month?
yes,
But of
yes.
course, sometimes he's not available because he gets called out on
right, he's a detective, so
right.
he does it
case or something,
when he
and-
can, and he has a speaker usually all the time. So it's a good thing. I try to go. It's at 7:00 in the evening, and it's at the police station usually, and you learn a lot of stuff. And he'll answer any questions. And
Yeah, I'm hoping that he'll bring that to the June 3rd lunch and learn on at the Maplewood
yeah,
Center.
if you have a pretty good turnout, have him mention the crime prevention that the neighborhood
of
watch,
course.
and maybe he can recruit some of them people to come.
Oh, of course.
That'd be a good thing.
Yeah,
'Cause,
that would be great. I think seniors would like to be.
I think at one time he had 60 or 80 members at one time, and now it's dwindled because they had to cut back on it. So now the chief wants to bring it back, so he's trying to build it back up. Eventually, they might want it over at the community center if they get enough people.
Well, that would be good.
Yeah, in the community room there. What are the hours at the Maplewood Center?
The hours for the senior program are 9 to 4, Monday through Friday.
And the center itself is open. Do you know
9
the
to 9.
9 to 9. Okay, it's a good deal. Is that the library 2 hours? Do you know?
I don't
I'm not
have
sure.
the library hours.
Yeah, I'm
They
not sure.
change during the summer too.
They do.
Okay.
They do.
Okay.
I apologize. They don't have the library
No,
hours.
that's fine. Yeah, we can find that out. That's no big deal. All right, well, I think we picked your brain enough.
Yeah, I think I still have it attached.
Do you feel picked?
Well, if you think of anything else, just chime in and we'll let you mention it, all right?
Okay.
We'll go on with the rest of the show here, and thank you again, Lisa, for coming. Appreciate it. You welcome back anytime, you know that.
All right. Well, thank you, Carrie.
All right.
Been a privilege.
Absolutely. Good time. Good time. All right. So let's see what we got here. Richard is not here, so we'll skip that. Hey, the council wanted me to remind all residents that the May 18th council meeting has been canceled, and the next regular council meeting will be on June the 1st at 7 p.m. in the council chamber located at 6000 Middle Belt Road, and they urge all residents to attend. Also, if you haven't been to the Brenda's Butterfly Habitat, you don't know what you're missing. It's really a great place to hang out. Located at Barson's Greenhouse, 6414 Merriman Road. For 2015, she opens June 4th, and that goes through September 5th. She's there Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. She's going to close if it's raining. But let me tell you, it's a great place to hang out with your kids, your grandkids, or just by yourself.
Absolutely.
Sit in there, read a book, whatever you want. She'll show you around, tell you what every butterfly and plant there is in there. It's free, but donations are accepted. So be sure to check it out. Brenda would really appreciate it. Have you been over there, Lisa? Have you been to the butterfly habitat?
I have not.
You really want to check it out.
You know what? I don't know where it is. I mean, I know it's at.
You know where Barson's is.
I do, but I
It's
don't.
in the back, and it's like a Quonset hut. You can't miss it. Just walk in, and they'll point you right in the direction.
Okay.
And,
Yeah, I would like to take a group of seniors over there to see
I was
it.
just going to mention that. They would love it. And you had mentioned that the Commission on Aging about getting a chauffeur license and possibly having a shuttle now over there. You
Yeah,
wanna talk
so
about that?
the Commission on Aging is going to pay for me to get my chauffeur's license, and that's $35. And so I'll be able to use the family resource van to transport people who are interested in doing maybe a little outing, like going to the butterfly hut. That would be excellent.
Oh, they would love it. They would definitely love it.
Just watch where you step.
Yeah.
Because the caterpillars could be on the floor.
Oh, yeah. You got to watch where And when you leave, you don't want to make sure they're on you when you walk out, because she would blow her mind, wouldn't it?
Why? What?
Well, you don't want to.
It's just like the butterfly thing.
They'll land on you. I mean, it's.
Oh.
It's like the butterfly thing at the Detroit Zoo. You got two doors, so that you can go through one.
Yeah.
But the butterfly can't get out if it's on you, so you can.
I've been at some where they have blowers that actually blow on you to make sure that they're not on you.
Oh, because you don't want them to escape.
You don't want them to escape outside, And the monarchs, the numbers have been down on the monarch butterflies, and they're starting to come back, I guess. So.
Well, we've destroyed their habitats.
The pesticides and everything.
Their winter habitats have been really blasted.
Yep. So. Yep. Northwest Illinois is on the phone. Who's this?
This is Mark.
Mark? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing great. Got any questions tonight, or?
I was just calling in to see what was being talked about.
Oh, okay, cool. Glad you joined us. All right. I'd like to talk about the Garden City Business Alliance and the DDA Taste Fest, which is coming up on Tuesday, May 19th. As you know, they sold out. For those of you that did purchase your T-shirts, which are your tickets, and would like to pick them up in advance of the event, you can do so by going to the DDA office located at 29213 Ford Road on May 15th, 18th, and 19th.
Tomorrow, Monday and Tuesday.
Yep, between the hours of 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Some people I hear like to bling them out, so that's why they want to pick them up early, I guess. So they have a good time, that's for sure. But let me remind you, even though you pick up your shirts early, you still have to report to Merriman Road Baptist Church, which is the starting point. where you'll get your map, your ballot, and also enjoy refreshments and some entertainment there. Doors will open at the church at 5:30 p.m., and those that do not wish to pick up your shirts early, you will pick them up at the church. Buses will be provided, and they'll be leaving the church at approximately 6:15 to 6:30 for the first restaurant, the first venues. Any questions, you can call the DDA at 734-261-2830 or the GCBA at 734-788-9319. Have a great time and definitely come hungry, that's for sure. Once again, those venues that are on the Taste Fest are Albert's on the Alley, Golden Feather, Garden City Cafe, Sports Venue Bar and Grill, El Satan's, Toast Family Dining, Plato's Place, and Merriman Road Baptist Church, which will be your starting point. Now, if you're interested in becoming a member of the GCBA, please visit their website at gcbiz, that's B-I-Z, 48135.org, gcbiz48135.org, or on Facebook at facebook.com/Garden City Business Alliance, where you'll find much more information. The Garden City Business Alliance meets on the second Friday of the month, and their next meeting is June 12th at 6 p.m., and Gordon Chevrolet will be hosting that meeting, so that's going to be a fun time. So bring some business cards, because networking is what it's all about. The GCBA is talking about some great events planned in the future for the community, so why not join and become a part of it? Okay, with some more announcements, here's Mike.
Thank you, Kerry. Let me start out with with May 16th, a busy day in Garden City.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have the 7th annual Biker Blessing. This will be at the Merriman Road Baptist Church, 2055 Merriman Road. It's on May 16th. Registration opens at 10 o'clock, blessing at 1 o'clock, followed by the Matthew Brotherton Memorial Cancer Ride, benefiting the Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation Ride for Kids. This is a family-friendly, free event. Everyone is welcome. Also on the 16th, Garden City Kiwanis have one of their biggest events of the year, the Kids Day in the Park.
Huge.
Saturday, May 16th. It's from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m., centered around the main pavilion in Garden City Park. It's focused for children 3 to 11 years old, although nobody's going to be taking birth certificates.
Does that mean that you're going to try?
No, I'm going to be selling. I'm going to be selling the wristbands.
Oh, okay.
Tickets are $3 per child, or $5 for all children in one family. Don't miss out on a fun and activities event, including 4 bouncers, a climbing wall from 11:30 to 3:30, Dynamite Master Magic Show at 1 p.m., the Garden City Masons Michigan Child ID program, a free ID packet from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., hat decorating hosted by the Red Hats, cookie decorating hosted by Nora, Razzles the Clown and balloon art, scavenger hunt hosted by the Commission on Aging, and face painting
Karen Sharon
by the Merriman Road Baptist Church. Food and refreshments will be available for purchase. Garden City Kiwanis slogan is serving the children of the world, and this is going to be a great event to do that.
That is a big event. One of the biggest.
Yes, it is.
Outside of the chili cook-off, I think.
Yep.
Really. And maybe the Taste Fest.
Couple of events of more important to the Kiwanis themselves. We have our anniversary dinner Thursday, May 28th, over at the Straight Farmhouse, where we'll be dedicating the memorial walkway for past Kiwanians who are past.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that starts at 5:30 with dedication at 6 and dinner to follow. Also, the Kiwanis is having their prayer breakfast. This is a district-wide event, but for all of District 4, it's going to take place at Amatea's Restaurant, 32777 Warren Road. It'll start promptly at 9 o'clock on Saturday, June 6th. It'll be over by 11 o'clock, buffet style, all you can eat, $12 a person. Guest speaker will be Richard Burrell from the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. And they usually have a Salvation Army band that performs too, or sings there, or singers that sing there too. So it should be quite an event. Advance registration is required, 734-301-1677. James Lentz and Ken Hines are kind of heading that up for Garden City, along with help from Alan Schultz from Dearborn Heights.
Right.
Were you going to mention the Memorial Day program on Monday, the 25th?
No, go ahead.
That's going to take place at City Hall at 11 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Should be quite an event.
They always put on
Garden
a good
City
event.
does a good job of turning out for this, and the Veterans Day events, they show a lot of respect for those who've sacrificed.
A lot of vets, in Garden City.
There are.
Veterans.
And I guess you're covering the Relay for Life, right?
Correct.
Okay, then that's about all I've got.
That's all you got?
That's all I got.
See, Lisa did our job, man. I'm telling you.
She made it easy.
There would have been a lot of stuff we would have had to cover. All right, well, going back to May 16th, we got a spring and craft show. It's going to be held at Hosanna Tabor Lutheran Church. That's at 9600 Laverne. The American Legion Auxiliary Unit 396 is putting us on May 16th, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And that's located in Redford Township, west of Beach Daily, north of West Chicago. For more information, call Kathy at 248-477-8594. Food will be available, bake sale, and admission is only $1. So head on out there for a fun time. Also, the Garden City Lions Club is having their 5th annual charity bowl. That's May 16th. My gosh, there's so much stuff going on that day. It's unbelievable. That's going to be held at the Cherry Hill Lanes, 300 Inkster Road in Dearborn Heights. Time's 5 o'clock it starts. You can go out there and bowl 3 games. You get shoes, pizza, and pop. It's $20. Be able to meet some future leader dog pups, and also some leader dogs they're going to have there. They'll have mystery 50-50, trophies for first place, best high game for women and men, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. For more information, call Cindy Wagner at 313-407-0239. And we have on May 30th and 31st, we have the Garden City Relay for Life. That's another big deal, too. It's going to be held at the Garden City Middle School, 1851 Radcliffe Street in Garden City. Survivor registration is at 9:30 a.m., celebration and survivor lap at 10 a.m. For more information, you can go to relayforlife.org/GardenCityMI, or you can RSVP by May 22nd to 248-663-3419.
It's right actually at the athletic field over by the middle school.
Yeah.
You don't want to go to the school itself.
No. You'll see all the people there, that's for sure. The Straight Farm House is starting their outdoor flea market, and that's going to be the 2nd and 3rd Saturday of the month, starting in June, and that'll go through September. The flea market will run 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Setup begins at 8 a.m. Only $15 for a 10 by 10 space. Monies from space rental goes to the museum. That is payable on the day of the flea market. Restrictions are no weapons, no offensive pictures or literature, no food or beverage sales. Flea market will be held at the Straight Farm House, which is located at 6221 Merriman Road, and that's where you're going to have the dedication also of the bricks. And I have to mention, it's that time again. Garden City Garden Club is presenting their 21st annual garden walk. 21 years. That's a long time. That's going to be held Saturday, June the 20th, from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., rain or shine. Tickets are not available yet, but they will be available at Barson's Greenhouse, located at 6414 Merriman Road, and we'll let you know when they will be available. For more information, you can call Stacy at 734-564-3868. I guess they got about 5 homes, and they're still looking for a couple more. So if you're interested on showcasing your house or your yard, give Stacy a call, 734-564-3868.
Yeah, one of our good friends, Councilwoman Pat McCarge, Kawanian is going to have her home involved for the first time.
And Pam King.
And Pam King.
Pam King also.
So there's a
There's 2 right there.
Yep.
They're thinking tickets will be available sometime maybe next week, in a week or so. So that's a real nice event for the Garden Club, too. We got some beautiful yards here in Garden City. And let me just mention one more time for all you fathers out there, they're going to have a Father's Day barbecue. That's going to be Friday, June 19th, 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Tickets are only $8, and that will be held at the Maplewood Community Center, 31735 Maplewood, and that's in Garden City.
Are spouses of fathers invited to this?
Not
Yes.
just fathers, right?
Not just fathers.
Okay. 'Cause
You couldn't be a father without a mother.
but I have a spouse who's going to ask.
Oh,
Yes, you will. Yeah. And probably kids, too. will
yeah,
wanna come.
that's true.
The more
yeah.
the merrier, right?
The more the merrier.
And for information, you call 734-793-1870, and chances are you will talk to Lisa Watts. Just ask for Lisa Watts.
That's correct.
All right, cool. Well, you know what? I think that's it. I think we covered just about everything, every event in the city going on. Wow. Busy little town, isn't it?
Yeah.
This weekend's really going to be busy.
Yes, it is.
All right. Well, I think we're ready to call this a podcast.
Podcast.
I want to thank our guest, Lisa Watts. Lisa, thank you for coming on the show from Maplewood, the Senior Center. You are the Senior Activities Coordinator. I want to promote you to Director, Senior Activities Director. I always want to say Director instead of Coordinator. Does that sound good?
It does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice ring to it.
It does sound good.
There's no accompanying pay raise at this time. however.
That's right. That's right, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, it was a pleasure having you on, and please
it
come
was.
visit anytime you want. Also, thank you to my co-hosts, Mike Jones and Tom. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. And also thanks to Holly and Joey all the way from Wisconsin for your gardening tips. And thank you to everyone who hung out with us in the chat room. We appreciate it. And we had quite a few in there tonight. We really appreciate your support every week. Remember, the audio from tonight's show will be made available on our Facebook page at facebook.com/GCChat shortly after we sign off tonight. And be sure to look for our video sometime tomorrow on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/communitychatshow. And let me mention that if you would like to come on the show, we would love to have you. We still have some dates available. Maybe you own a business or belong to an organization. You'd like to share your information with us and the community. Just send us an email at gccommunitychat@gmail.com. And we will shoot you some dates that are available, and that's all there is to it. Okay, remember, the success of a community depends on the community. Please support your local businesses, and if you see something, say something. Look out for one another out there. For all your weather information, head on over to DopplerTomsWeather.com. He's got a great little website over there, a lot of information. So join us next week right here on TalkShoe.com, show ID 82757. When we have another live broadcast for you. So on behalf of Mike, Tom, Holly, and Joey, this is Carrie. Take care and see you next time. So long.